All right, guys, I wanted to do a recap on another great find on our QS pick here. If you guys recall, on February 3rd, we called this out in the chat room there on Facebook. If we go back here on February 3rd, we can see that we were trading somewhere in the $40 range here. Looks like we started the day off about 42.69 and saw a high of about $48. The following day, we hit 51 and some change, already a pretty good trade. So if you took that trade and cashed out, you know, nothing wrong with it at all. I took that trade with the anticipation that we were going to have a big breakout. So how do we find that? Let's look at a couple indicators that we talk about quite a bit. One of them is the TTM squeeze indicator, the MACD, and also our RSI. So back here on February 3rd, we'd come back and look here. We start to see the MACD break over, and that got me excited because the previous high here was $132.73. So we're down here trading at $40, which means we could have a pretty good move if everything lines up. So I ended up taking that trade a bit early. Mentioned that in the chat room. There were several ways to play this. We were early to game, add some risk, but it might also pay off in the long run. So as we went forward about a week, we actually consolidated back down, back to that $42, $43 level, which might have been perceived as a bad thing. But what happened next was that 920 crossover, which is one of my most favorite plays that we can do. It's very consistent. And what we saw here was in after hours, this stock spiked about $5 or $6. And once again, went all the way up to $55 that following day. I had a little bit of news about the warrants being released early or executed early. Perceived once again as bad news. Respect the 9-day average came back down to $48, $49. But really the good thing here was this 920 crossover. The following day, once again, had a good catalyst from several things. One of which was Wedbush released an article saying that Quantumscape had released basically the holy grail for EV technology. What they're looking for now is a battery that can charge in 15 minutes to 80% capacity, which would be huge, revolutionary for the whole industry. This could have an effect on almost every manufacturer trying to leverage that technology or match that technology or partner with this technology. So what we heard today was maybe rumors of an Apple Volkswagen QS partnership. This partnership could go multiple ways with the manufacturers here. Taking us back a step in history here, this has been a Bill Gates backed stock. Found out today through a filing that it's also a George Soros backed stock. He has $230 million invested into this company. So two really big players, two very big funds with this in their portfolio. So a couple good catalysts. So basically back up, quick recap. MACD broke over, looked good. Consolidated down, 920 broke over when we started to break out from that $50 all the way up to $67 today. All right, so I actually cashed out my shares at that $62 level, which is here at that 50-day average. I did that because I thought it might get rejected at that price level and consolidate back down to 51.78. It didn't do that, so I actually took a series of trades above 62 up to 67, smaller shares, but was able to profit multiple times as it went up a little bit higher. It's holding well in the after hours and gets consolidated back down to that 64, 65 level. So the question is, what's next? At some point, we will most likely see a consolidation back to that 9-day average. This happens pretty much with all stocks, as you can see here. Once again, going back to 12.8. We broke out, had this huge spike, almost up to $90, came back down over 4 days, hit the 9-day average. Also had a little bit of a flag pattern here. It broke out over that, and then we had this monstrous move from 55 to 132. So what do I expect? I expect it to move a lot. I think if we can hold this 61 level tomorrow, that 62, 61 level, I think we should see 70. If we can get over this $70 level, which you can see here has a little bit of resistance from this previous high, a little bit of rejection here, back here as well, just a little bit of a resistance. We get over that 70 level, we should be looking at triple digits again. Once again, RSI is still good. We're at 63. It gets over that 70 mark. We might get a little bit more resistance, might get some more selling, profit taking. Long term, I think this is a very positive stock to be in. With this huge 30% move today, we might see some consolidation. Um, so I really hope this was a good play for you guys. It was a quick 40% for me. I had to cash out and take some of that profit. I'll be looking to re-enter. Would like to see it consolidate back down to at least the 50-day average before I re-enter. Preferably back down to the 9. I don't think it's going to happen that quick, but we'll see. Hope you guys are getting some value out of these videos and a little bit more informative than the text that I was sending out earlier. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you want me to chart something or want me to make a video about something, just let me know in the chat room, DM me, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Technical Analysis Warehouse. Appreciate it, guys. I'll talk to you later.